Day one of practice, your impression, your first look at these guys all together on the field at once.
Yeah, it's really exciting for us as a staff. I mean, these are names that we've had up on a board for weeks and months in some cases. So to finally get them in town, to get them out on the field and actually play was really fun for all of us. It's your anticipation is building and building and building, and you want to get out and just get going. And so it was a really good day.
Where are you at in terms of roster construction? It seems like it's a work in progress as camp evolves.
Yeah, we are. I want to say that we're going to sign somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 players total, and I think we've signed 16 so far. So we've got 4 spots, and that's by intention. There's some players that we still want to get a good look at, and so we were able to bring in a number of trialists. I think there were 7 or 8 trialists that were with us today, and it allows us to evaluate them in our environment, which is really helpful.
When you take a look at USL League 2 to USL League 1, going fully professional, can you tell both in your scouting and then seeing these guys on the field for the first time that there is a jump in the level of technical skill and ability out there?
Yeah, it's like any other graduation from level to level. You know, the best 4 or 5 players at this level move to that level, and the best 4 or 5 go to the next level. So we definitely see that. There's the players with great experience. There's young players with great talent, and so I think it's a good level of player, and we're excited to work with them.
FC Naples right around the corner, March 7th. What do you guys have to get done from now until then to be ready when the season really kicks off?
You know, we take the mindset of we just try and get better every day, right? And you know, we drove by. I was telling the players we were driving here from our locker room this morning, and you drive past the stadium, kind of off the freeway there, and it's a great analogy for us because every time we drive past it, there's a little bit more done to it. You're building a little bit to it. And that's the same with us. We're just going to come in every day. We're going to try and leave the day better than we started it. And if we keep stacking day on day, when we get to the end of the year, when we get to Naples at the start of the year, we're going to like where we're at. So we just got to trust the process and go day by day.
You mentioned the stadium. What's it like to drive by on Bass Road and see, every other time you pass by, something else is done, and how much of a drawing card can that be for these guys and surround and bring excitement to this program when you look at March 2nd circled on the calendar?
Yeah, it's obviously it's a massive statement of intent from the club to put a stadium like that in this level, in this league, in this community. It's an honor for us, actually, and we're really excited to finally get inside it. Look, I'm like everybody else. I've just seen drawings and pictures and a view from the roadside, so to actually get in it and to call it your home is going to be really exciting, and so we're going to be building for that.
I would be remiss if I did not ask you about the induction to the selection to the Indiana Soccer Hall of Fame. What does that mean to you as a guy who's spent a lot of his career here in the Hoosier State?
Yeah, obviously I'm honored. And when you're involved in team sports like I'm in, what you learn is that individual awards are the reflection of a group. And so that's just a reflection of a lot of really good people that I've been fortunate to be around. Standing on the shoulder of the giants before you, players that played for you, coaches that have mentored me along the way. Now it's just, I was telling DeMarcus is also in the Hall of Fame, and I had a chance to talk to him the other day about it. And I said, look, I feel like it's in some ways not fair because there's so many other people who are deserving, but it's an inspiration to me to try and honor it now and trying to live up to it.